Tech fans, welcome back to another installment of This Week in Georgia Tech Athletics. I'm your host, Mindy Hylton. Our Georgia Tech men's basketball team came away with a 51-47 win over Boston College Saturday at Phillips Arena. The Jackets got 11 points off the bench by Glenn Rice Jr., while Camion Holsey and Daniel Miller each scored 10 points apiece in the win. Coach Gregory was happy with his team's fight and execution down the stretch against the Eagles. The Jackets will host NC State Thursday night at Phillips Arena. The game will tip at 7 p.m. and air on ESPNU. Tickets for the game, as well as all remaining men's games, can be found online at ramblinwreck.com/tickets or by calling 888-TECH-TICKS. Our women's basketball team will put its 4-game winning streak on the line tonight when it hosts number 9 Maryland at 7 p.m. at the arena at Gwinnett Center. Tickets are as low as $2, so bring the family, wear gold, and cheer on the Jackets in our We Are Tech game. Last Thursday, the Jackets appended NC State 75-68 in overtime. Sasha Goodlett once again topped 20 points, including 7 of her 21 in overtime period. Chelsea Regans added 10 points and 11 rebounds for the Jackets. The Georgia Tech women's tennis team won for the 4th time this season when it defeated number 51 Princeton on Friday. Alex Angelescu teamed with Jillian O'Neill to beat the nation's 51st ranked doubles team, and then Angelescu clinched the win for the Jackets at the 6th spot in the lineup. Tech will head to the ITA Indoor National Championship in Charlottesville, Virginia this weekend, where it will face some of the nation's top teams, beginning with a match against second-seeded UCLA Friday night. Our golf team closed out its trip to Hawaii over the weekend with a 4th-place finish at the Amir Ari Invitational. Senior James White led the Jackets with a tie for a 4th-place finish with an 8-under score for the tournament. Sophomore Bo Andrews finished in a tie for 6th with a score of 7 under. Next up for Coach Hepler's squad is a trip to the Puerto Rico Classic, beginning on Sunday, February 19th in Rio Grande, Puerto Rico. Well, it was another good weekend for our track and field teams. The team had 20 top 10 finishes at the Virginia Tech Elite Meet, including 2 first-place victories by Sean Roberts and Melanie Akule. The teams will compete this upcoming weekend at the Samford Invitational. We want to congratulate our student athletes of the week, Brandon Reed of the men's basketball team and Alex Angelescu of the women's tennis team for having standout weeks for their teams. Fans, make sure you're following the Jackets on Facebook and Twitter for the latest news and your chance to win exclusive Georgia Tech prizes. That's all for today's show. Join us again next week for another edition of This Week in Georgia Tech Athletics. And remember, visit ramblinwreck.com for recaps and event and ticket information for all Georgia Tech sports. Until next time, I'm your host, Mindy Hylton, saying, Go Jackets!